This is the first time this conference has been sold out.
It's really just an idea of how do we collaborate across disciplines, from physical security to info security to business continuity. How do we provide an opportunity for everyone to get some training more locally?
I'm so glad that so many people come, not just from Minneapolis, Twin City area, but from around the upper Midwest.
You're pulling people from 3 or 4 states around. I think it's probably the most credible security conference in the Midwest. I think what's really interesting about UMSA and the Secure360 conference is it's truly an interdisciplinary security conference. So I can come here and learn things about information security, business continuity, crisis management, physical security, and other fields.
Now, if you're in pure business continuity, you don't get to go hear about all the scary things on the cyber security or information security side. So this conference gives you an opportunity to do that and kind of cross-pollinate, as we say, and get to know other people. I mean, one of the great things about this conference and this mission about collaboration across disciplines is you come to a conference like this and you see your friend from the other team, sitting across from you, that you're like, hey, I didn't know you were here. And that's really where we want to start working with each other and learning from each other. And so our mission is really to kind of help provide that great training for professionals of all risk areas.
I've talked to other people from around the country. They wish they had an organization like this where all the security groups are working together versus working against each other.
When we learn and work together, we create balance.
What brings people back to Secure360 and looking to UMSA for training is just our wide variety of great training. We have great speakers that keep coming back. We have a low-cost conference that people have right in their backyard. We hear frequently that we're a world-class conference.
I think the way we approach the vendor work, because obviously the vendors are an important part of the conference, but making sure that we're bringing in sort of the appropriate vendors and that we are working with them to understand how best they can add value to the conference, I think it's a good thing. Frankly, the regional aspect of it, and that we are a larger conference, but there isn't really much out this way. I think all of those things are really important.
We are people who engage and plan for any vulnerabilities that exist out there.
There's a great audience. I mean, the session I spoke at about executive communication and leadership, about 115 attendees, and we had a great interactive discussion about how do you do this and what are you struggling with as you work through this and how can you be better. And I think the engaging list of topics and keynotes will continue to grow the audience.
Is we need you more than ever. But please, as you go about your role, understand that while you may naturally default to no, the organization needs you to find a way to get to yes.
I hope when people leave the Secure360 conference is that they've learned something new, at least taken one little nugget out of one session, maybe 2 or 3, just about how can they help within their own company and manage the risk? What is it that we can do to help them, and how do they talk to their leaders about that?
I want them to take away actionable, usable information they can use on a daily basis, whether it's technical information, whether it's understanding better how to communicate with management or how to communicate with their team members. I want them to come away with something that's usable and practical and usable now.